Sorry?
Oh, never mind.
But I won't have the opening theme in the production this time.
Oh, well.
Oh, wow. That came up automatically on the Twitter. Nice. I didn't even set that up. I didn't even do that.
Holy
it just
crap,
went through on the
did.
Twitters. Very nice. Very nice. All right. Okay. There he is.
Oh my.
All right.
What's happening upstairs?
Yeah, there's my AW Brawler. All right.
There we go.
Yeah!
That's
All
That's
right.
switch computers completely. I go to the workhorse.
Perfect. Perfect. You're good to go, sir. You're good to go. All right.
So y'all look.
I believe we've got everything we need. I believe I'm ready to get started.
Press the button.
So, the button was already pressed.
Okay.
So,
Oh snap, son!
I-
Bloopers.
yep. Nothing bad. That's okay. I believe I will give Sean his cutoff point. Hello, everybody. Welcome to A3K Live, and we're going to get started very shortly. Sean, cut off here. We'll count it down.
Hello,
And
chat.
with that, oh yeah, the chat room. Take two. That's never happened before. What's up, cats and kittens? It is time once again for the A3K Podcast, powered by the fine folks at Anime3000.com. It's where the future of anime and manga is going to be, you guys. Anime3000.com. Thank you all for watching live at A3K TV on the YouTubes or on demand. And thank you for listening on the podcast at Anime3000.com. My name is David Major. Some of you might know me as DJM, especially you folks at DiamondClub.tv. Thank you for watching. Thank you for tuning in. My co-host, Jack D, is joining us. What's up, Jake Wellen?
Hello. Very many things are up. Happy Free Comic Book Day, everybody. If you didn't go, you are sorely missing out. But that's okay. I'll tell you all about it and how much money I made very, very shortly.
That is great. Disregard
I'm
women
turning into full
acquire
list in this.
income.
It just...
That raises many questions.
I was just congratulating you over how you were disregarding women and acquiring income, as they say on Urban Dictionary. But before we get into that, we have a couple of guests, Jack. Let's introduce them.
Welcome, guests. Welcome, Luke.
Hello.
Tell us about yourself and where you're from, what you do.
I am 1/3 of the Radio Ramen podcast, and I sit down with them and talk.
And I have
That's
a
about
question
what I
about
do.
Radio Ramen.
Yes.
Does it take 3 minutes for it to get soft, or do you wait a little longer?
I knew she was gonna say that.
I'd say
That's
possibly.
why I love
Depends
her,
on what
guys.
day it is.
That's why she's my co-host. Yes, but Luke from Radio Ramen, thank you so much for joining us on the show today. And
No problem.
also,
Thank you for having
a
me,
returning champion, your friend and mine, Twitch streamer, anime fan, just man about town, the one, the only
Jonathan
AW Brawler.
Duardio.
The one, the only AW Brawler. AW, sir, thank you so much for joining us.
You are welcome, human.
That is
AW.
the most formal intro I think I've ever gotten since I started
Hello,
hosting the
human.
show. Thank you, sir. Just for that, AW, just for that, I'm going to be nice to you this time. I'm going
I'm
to be
not.
nice to you this episode.
At least while the camera's on, huh? You cheeky bastard.
I make no promises with Jack, but you have my solemn vow that I will be nice to you for this entire episode.
Oh,
Let's just jump in to the first story that we came up with. Jack,
Oh, yes.
this one was from the world of video games. Something about
Oh, yes.
Nintendo Direct. Please Understand.
Yeah.
Iwata-san.
Hello.
Yeah.
Hello. My name is Iwata-san. Please understand. Nintendo introduced Xenoblade Chronicles X, otherwise known as Wii U title, that is following Xenoblade story. Because it is chronicling Xenoblade,
No.
we call it Xenoblade Chronicles. Please understand. For Wii U
All right.
and for
Hey,
new 3DS.
AW, you're having a fit.
Objection!
You're having a fit. AW's
Yes,
having a
child.
fit, you guys.
Objection!
Please.
It's not a sequel. It's not a sequel.
It's a spin-off.
Spin-off.
Oh?
Even though I have seen Telethias and many things that are in the first game, it's not a sequel.
I have a question then. Why would they call it Chronicles if it doesn't have any sort of importance to the story?
Because the
Because
first
it's
one,
just following the title.
if I had to guess, I would say, spoiler alert, stuff happens at the end of the first Xenoblade Chronicles, and I think Mira is the result of what happened, and that's the planet they're on.
So am I safe in comparing this to Kingdom Hearts Chain of Memories as opposed to Kingdom Hearts?
We won't know till it's out, because that's my theory, and people are saying it does make sense, because...
Kingdom Hearts is a
yeah.
hard game.
Kingdom Hearts is a game I don't miss, but I do miss the music.
I've actually been playing that for the past, 2 weeks, just trying to beat the first game, or not the first one, whatever's the one with the 3 different characters you have to play as to beat the whole story.
The one with the Disney characters?
Is it bad that I beat it in less than a week, guys, or am I just inhuman at this point when it comes to games?
I think you're
You're-
referring to Dream
you're
Drop
MLG.
Distance that keeps switching between 3 people.
MLG!
Sorry, AW, go ahead.
I said, I think you're referring to Dream Drop Distance that switches between 3 people. Is it on
Drop
3DS?
No, that's the 3DS one.
No, you have to
That's the
start.
main one that I thought of when you said switching.
No,
you start between the
grab
3.
the box. It's
It might be part 2
First
then,
part
so you go
sleep.
from Roxas to Sora, and I think you play as somebody else. I can't remember. It's been a while.
Just a word up
First Part
with the
Sleep is
chat
what I was
here.
thinking about.
One Eye Sees in 3D telling us that Pokemon Chronicles was a side story, and that was another Nintendo title because Pokemon is Nintendo. So there's that.
I'm pretty much convinced every Nintendo game exists in the same universe at this point. I'm pretty sure that that's their intent.
And the thing that bridges it all is Smash Bros. And then the second bridge is... There's a second bridge to become Mario Kart.
Mario Party? Wouldn't it be Mario Party?
First,
I
I'm
think
gonna.
So far, it only has
RPG.
Mario characters.
I think Mario RPG on Super Nintendo merges in better because Samus was in Mario RPG for no reason. She was just
For
sleeping in
no
bed.
reason.
No reason.
For no reason, AW.
The Nintendo-verse is complicated.
First, I'm gonna warp you into a world of hate and war, and that's my nerdy reference for the day.
Doesn't she turn into a morphine ball?
Something like that. Let's not get into that because it's a quite painful experience to think about because I once had to cosplay her. We won't go down there.
Yeah, but if you look at the size of the morph body she turns to, there's more than enough space for her to just be curled in a ball and still move around. Just how does she breathe without smelling her own breath, which I'm guessing stinks. I don't think they have toothpaste.
They don't have
Chozo
toothpaste.
people.
If you pause at a certain point in Smash 64, she looks like a piece of dookie. Can we move on?
If you
'Cause
learn-
we're not talking about
if you learn-
Xenoblade.
If you learn nothing else from this story about Xenoblade Chronicles, it's that in space, your breath really stinks. Next story from
Yes.
the David Majors department. There is such a thing as a Gundam barbershop, you guys.
so
Oh
cute.
my god.
It's so
This
cute.
has no point for me at all.
I love everything.
You need to cut
about
your hair.
this story.
I haven't gotten my hair cut in over
Now,
2
Cut
years.
your hair, young man, and get it cut hair. Get
Now,
your
this
hair
story-
cut there.
It makes me regret that I have a receding hairline because I would fly to Japan on the regular to get my hair cut here. Look at this! Look at it! And it's a legit barbershop too because it has the little barbershop pole and everything. So there might be like a barbershop quartet singing songs from Mobile Suit Gundam. Look at this woman's hair!
Does
This is
she have
amazing.
Gundam in her hair?
There is a Gundam in her hair and what looks like the Ptolemaios from Gundam 00. So it looks like, yeah, that is the Exia. That is the Gundam Exia from Gundam 00. This is amazing.
I don't know how to feel about this.
I'm not
I
really
don't know if I
interested
should be
in Gundam.
excited or confused.
I'm more
You're
Gurren.
supposed to feel amazed and wonderful that this thing exists.
And there's a bowl.
Look at this. Look at this. There's a Gundam head and a Zaku and what looks like a gun tank there in the background.
See, if you're able to go into that Gundam head, I would actually have a way different point of view of this.
Jack, Luke.
Yeah.
Yes.
Wouldn't you want to go into a barber shop and say, "Give me the Shar Aznable," and just
I hate
come out and just come out with some amazing her. Just have some great looking her. I would love to go in and say, "Give me an Amuro Ray Afro circa 1979."
Sean is asking if they sing while they cut your hair. I hope so.
This is God. This is just the perfect thing. I love everything about this.
I hate to burst your bubble, David, except they
They
don't.
have to sing this theme song from Ghibli while cutting my hair.
It should be playing throughout the whole time, like on loop in the barbershop.
Well, they probably have various songs from the Gundam soundtrack. What's
That'd
that,
be
Jack?
wonderful.
Go ahead.
I really hate to burst your bubble, but you didn't quite read the fine print too well there, David. And when I say I hate to burst your bubble, what I really mean is that I'm still oozing Hazama-like tendencies from several weeks ago. So, if you will look again at that caption underneath that girl's glorious mane, you'll realize that they're saying not to expect hairstyles such as that, which would be great, but also really impractical. But it is a really cute shop. It's very cute. But you can't get things like that. I'm sorry.
Have you seen a lot of cosplayers out there, especially in Japan, where they go to ridiculous levels?
Well,
I
not
bet
there.
if
You just can't get them there.
I'm sure that if there is a demand for it, this will happen and this will become a thing.
Shining Fingers head massage from Sean
I'm pretty
Russell.
sure that in the not too distant future there will be ladies coming in trying to get their eyebrows like Dorothy Catalonia from Gundam Wing, where they're just sticking out like 3 inches from her face.
And they were in the
And it would be
comments
the
saying,
greatest
just
thing
a little off the brows, please. That was excellent.
Just
Usually I hate
sticking
comments,
all the way out.
but that was good.
And
Barbers.
I look at the comments.
Go
Everyone's
ahead,
calling
what
you
was
out on
that?
your nerdgasm, David.
Oh, yeah, by the way, guys, if you're in the chat room and haven't figured this out already, I like Gundam. If any of you are out there and already know this, because you've watched this show for about, 2 weeks, you can go to A3K TV on YouTube and remind them, yes, David Majors is the host of this show and he really likes mech shows. Because apparently the chat room has forgotten this.
You know what
While
I've
that's
realized
going on-
about you, David?
What's that?
You're the human version of Sergeant Carraro on Sergeant Frog, because he is a big Gundam and mech fan. You're the human version of him.
Now I have to draw him
Well-
like that for the upcoming Comic Cast.
Well, I would freak out about this, AW, but since you've already kind of figured out my plans for world domination, I'm just going to have to I guess you'll just have to be eliminated. So, AW, thank you for joining the show as many times as you had. It's been a pleasure. Just to let you know.
No worries. You'll procrastinate for like 40 more seasons before you kill us.
True. At least as long as Gundam is still going. As long as it's still going, I'll pretty much be satisfied. But then again, it might not be going, because apparently there's this petition that wants anime and manga to be banned and gone forever. I saw this story on Otaku USA.
What?
There is a petition to ban anime and manga forever. This really tops everything that I've seen on change.org for the petition.
Is Microsoft in any way involved with this?
Amazingly, no. The petition sets out 5 grievances against anime and manga, claiming
Wait,
that
was this started by the guy who made Ghibli? I can't remember his name.
no,
Hayao
it was not
Miyazaki?
started by Hayao Miyazaki. It was also not started by Cody Bayer. So we believe.
Please
but
understand.
he makes-
Matt Clay.
I just want to spoil for everyone. The conclusion is that Cody Bayer is secretly always been Hayao Miyazaki in disguise. So you can direct all of your complaints to Cody Bayer, aka Hayao Miyazaki.
Hashtag evil.
First thing I will say to
Speedo
him
Cody.
is, Secret Life of Ariete was a mistake. That's all I had to say.
But
Otherwise, I
this
like the
petition,
Please understand.
I really want to talk about this petition because it's so good. It claims that the medium encourages young people to be lazy, unhealthy and unhygienic living, social ineptitude,
What?
sexual perversion, and pedophilia. A.W. Brawler, what's your take?
My take to this, I have to break my stance that I have when I said I would try not to say anything that will offend my younger audience, but mute your mics because I just got to say, what the fuck kind of dumb shit is this? Seriously. Who does that? This is in every form of media. Buy a tech anime with it.
Luke, I'm reading this and I thought, and it's pretty unlikely that it'll get anywhere, but then I really started thinking about it and I thought, I've been to a lot of conventions in my day, and are the young people lazy? No, not quite. However, the unhealthy and unhygienic living, I mean, how many times have we all made fun of weeaboos out there and their hygiene? I mean, that's one thing. Social ineptitude?
No.
Okay, so I'm socially awkward.
No, I've met more people through anime.
Sexual perversion?
No.
Hey, I'm only a perv on Thursday
They
nights.
most repressed amounts of porn in there. Their porn is so repressed that I think that maybe their orgasms are even holding it in. Like, no, I have to hold back. That's how
Have you
repressed
watched
it is.
Food
It's
Wars
also
yet?
really grotesque
Oh, yeah.
to think about.
Have you watched what's going on with Food Wars, Jack?
Oh yes, Food Wars is.
Something's cooking.
I went into that thinking it was going to be a Toriko-like
He's
show,
understand.
but it was nothing like Toriko.
But it was awesome.
Yeah.
Get the broomsticks and pitchforks.
It's a pretty good show.
I mean,
And
on
last
the
but-
first.
And last but not least, pedophilia. Please understand.
That one I agree with.
Now to that, I have this to say. I have 2 shows to name. If they ban anime, these 2 must go. American Dad, Family Guy. I love those shows, but if you ban those, you gotta get rid of those. Stewie crosses all the lines on pedophilia and perversion. American Dad crosses all the lines on pedophilia and perversion. Steve Smith was singing a song about boning his own mom on one episode. I mean, if they gotta try to ban anime, they gotta try to ban American Dad.
It is at this
I have
point.
a point to bring up to that. The body pillows.
Yeah, go ahead, Luke. Go ahead.
Body
The
pillows?
Yeah.
See, now, the body pillows thing, this
I
is
don't
something
understand.
that I've gone back and forth on. Because the truth is,
It's
the
comfortable.
thing about the body pillows is that if there were adult women on the body pillows, I think they would sell a lot more of them. Like, for example, there's Major Motoko Kusanagi on my wall there as a wall scroll.
Mm-hmm. I see where you're going with this.
She's an adult woman. My question is, wouldn't there be way more sales of hug pillows if there were more adult characters instead of the not so adult characters? Am I wrong on this?
I have to
think-
agree. I have to honestly agree because look at how hot the adults are. Look at all of them.
See,
They're
that's the
sexy.
thing. They're hot. They're sexy. Japan likes cute and goofy.
I made a wrong decision on.
I mean,
What's
We
that?
need to
What's
ban
that,
this.
Luke?
I
What
made a
is
wrong
this, Luke?
decision on bringing that up. I have nothing
Well-
wrong against this conversation except I just derailed the whole entire.
Apparently, Sean says I've given too much information, but I will say, for the record, I don't have a hug pillow. If there was a possibility for me to have one of an adult anime character, I would not be totally unopen to it. Sean says I've gone back and forth on this. Yes, I have. Which is why I'm saying I've maintained one consistent point. It would have to be an adult character. So that brings me back to the petition, which is why I was saying that even though it only has, as of this writing, 385 signatures,
Which
Is it-
you should point out
is
what that is less than.
it is less signatures than the petition for a day in honor of the Macho Man Randy Savage.
His
No,
birthday,
that was
a
really
national
bad.
holiday, and that
was really cool. I would celebrate that daily.
you need
I-
to sign for that.
there are more Pokemon than there are idiots who sign that petition.
There are like 8,000 Pokemon, AW. What-
$7.95.
When I saying you're
So
waiting for a
195
Gundam hug pillow, David.
That would be so weird hugging a robot.
No, it's perfect. You teach a robot to love, David. You'll be the first one, and they'll congratulate you. Please understand.
Didn't they do that with Bender?
Thank you
from
for helping me
Futurama?
plug my panel at ASIN, Jack, because that is something that I'm going to be talking about at my panel at ASIN.
That's
Sure.
very
We'll be talking
close
about
to me.
sex bots.
That
do
is
wanna say-
temptingly close to me, except I don't have the money.
Go.
Oh,
Go.
I'm sorry.
Just starve
I'm
yourself for a couple of weeks.
So close to me.
Food is so overrated.
That's right, One Eye. He did prevent the rapture. Ooh, yeah! Ooh,
Wait,
yeah!
Macho
Randy
Man
Savage
did?
preventing the rapture. Quick story. When on the day that the rapture was supposed to happen is exactly the day that Randy Savage died.
Oh my
Oh,
god.
yeah!
He sacrificed himself for the greater band. Yeah, so
Bought the
we'll be
horse-
going to the Church of Macho Man, Randy Savage. Instead of amen, like can the church say, ooh, yeah.
Ooh, yeah!
And I would go to that.
So would I.
Can I just say that if there is a possibility of a national holiday for the Macho Man, there should be free Slim Jims for everyone.
Oh my god.
On that day,
I
that would
believe
be
Sli-
perfect. Oh my
I
god.
believe
We
that
have to have
Slim
a
Jims
Macho-
for
we have to have
everybody
a
should
Macho
definitely
Man
be a thing
playbook.
on that day.
Free Slim Jims and Mountain Dew. He did a couple of Mountain Dew commercials once upon a time, too.
JD's asking why.
He should have done a World of Warcraft commercial.
JD is asking why AW knows the exact number of Pokemon. My answer is he is AW.
It's
Well-
AW Brawler.
Little fun fact, before I retired and dropped the name Pokemon Guy X, I was ranked in the top 10 online with Pokemon with Diamond and Pearl. But I retired since then. But
Oh,
I
they're bringing
came back
back
out of
Diamond and Pearl.
retirement, and I'm coming for Shady Penguin and all those people who stream.
They're bringing back
Have they
Diamond
been
Pearl.
talking that junk, AW?
They've been talking
Don't
that
even
junk. I gotta
disrespect
shut them down.
Don't let that disrespect happen.
Of course, when I was running the show, there was no Twitch, so nobody knew. They just have to look and see Pokemon Guy X at the top and be like, who's that?
And now you got a Twitch channel, and now you can, show them fools.
Do it. Kick their ass in.
But guys, the
Yes.
thing is with this whole thing about banning anime, there's
How
a
can they?
good chance that the anime industry might be saved. Because, ladies and gentlemen, Dragon Ball is back.
Is this the reason you got
Because it was
me?
announced earlier this week
La! Hey, la!
for the first time. Are you doing the Lucky Star version of that one, Jack?
Pretty much.
That's fantastic. That's why you're the
Oh.
co-host.
Chara! Hey, Chara!
For the first
Come to me, my
time
childhood. Come to me,
in
person.
18
people who
years,
raised me.
you guys, there will be a brand new Dragon Ball television series. Television. Because Akira Toriyama saw, hey, wow, you guys really liked that movie I did. and I guess you guys are really hyped for this second one. You guys want a TV show? You guys want a new show? And then everybody was like, yes! Oh my god, yes, Toriyama. Give us another Dragon Ball.
Where are they getting 18 years from?
Oh my god, yes.
There's only one problem I have with this.
Yes, Luke.
It takes place after the Majin Buu saga. I would like it to take place after the Resurrection of F.
I like Boo.
No, I'm just saying. I'll just like it to take place after the
Majin Buu saga.
Aren't they all kind of? Aren't the two movies, the two recent movies after Majin Buu as well?
I would like them to take place like after those movies, after the Majin Buu saga.
Yes, they said after the Majin Buu saga, but they didn't say when. So they could be anytime after the Majin Buu saga because the GT is like 10 to 20 years after that. So they have all this time.
But we don't talk about GT.
I know, we're not talking about GT. So maybe this happens after the Majin Buu saga and after Battle of the Gods and Resurrection of F.
GT sucks?
Yeah, they gave Vegeta a moustache, woman. So
actually, how is it even possible? I thought they were born with, like, their hair cannot grow a specific way, like their hair doesn't grow.
You guys are trying to give Toriyama credit for paying attention to his own story.
And let's not forget, this looks amazing.
Yeah, it looks like it's going to be
really
great.
good.
It's called Dragon Ball Super, and it's coming up pretty quick, actually. It's going to be starting in July.
Sadly, Digimon was delayed until the same time.
Really?
Yeah. So I'm okay with that because that starts at the same time as Dragon Ball Super. So
it's clearly 1998 again. Everybody.
Yeah.
It's 1998.
Seriously, we've got Ninja Turtles.
July is going to be National Childhood Month for me.
We have Ninja Turtles. We have ponies. I just bought a Donatello sketch today from a very kind gentleman who was standing, had a table next to me at Free Comic Book Day, and now we got this. This is dream come true. Please understand.
Just got word from Packer Girl in the chat room. It will take place after the movies. It will be after the movies.
Oh, perfect.
Also, Luke, King Vegeta did have a beard.
So. Oh yeah, King Vegeta did, but not Vegeta. King Vegeta had a beard, but I always assumed he was born with it because they said the Saiyans cannot grow hair.
Several Saiyans have facial hair.
With it.
Cody Byer, our resident otaku, and Hayao Miyazaki in disguise, canon, always, ship it, fanon, whatever you want, says several Saiyans have facial hair. Dude.
They're all born with facial hair. I'm just going to stick with that theory that they're just born with facial hair.
And I just say that Toriyama has no idea what he's doing at any given time. So trying to OCD your way through the Dragon Ball franchise, you're just going to hurt yourself. Don't do it.
It's totally fine. He can do whatever he wants. This is fine because it looks good. And it's Dragon Ball Z and it's back, baby. It's back. Oh.
I just have one real question about this. When this was announced, how hard was Funimation partying when this was announced?
Hurting? Did you say?
Partying.
Oh, partying. I don't know. I mean, I hope they do a dub around the same time it comes out because I personally like the dub better. But I'll still watch the dub if they don't.
I feel like this could be... they've been experimenting with a few shows every season with the whole simul-dub.
They did Space Dandy, Assassination Classroom, Tokyo Ghoul, and like Death Parade.
I feel like this would be a fantastic show to do a simul-dub for fun.
Yeah, it would be really cool if they started off the day it came out. Like Assassination Classroom was like 2 weeks.
Ah, my heart!
I
need
4
this.
weeks after.
Stuff.
And that kind of sucked.
So yeah, AW, we've basically come to the conclusion that the new Dragon Ball series is going to be terrible. What do you think?
Well, not terrible, but I don't think any of Dragon Ball will ever top the original Dragon Ball, because Dragon Ball had an actual story, and the
Dragon
fight
Ball
scenes
or Dragon
were
Ball
actually
Z?
No, Dragon Ball. When he was young,
I do like the story of that.
It had an actual story. They actually showed fight scenes instead of just little zip zap lines. You know, people didn't say something's gonna blow up in 20 minutes and it took 4 episodes. Like when Goku ran through the Red Ribbon Army base and they were supposed to blow up in like 5 minutes, it blew up in that same episode. So yes.
Also, guys, just got word from the boss man, Mr. Russell. This will have a simuldub. Half-Life 3 confirmed. So
Illuminati
yes.
confirmed, Half-Life 3 confirmed, simuldub confirmed.
This will, in fact, have a simuldub. You heard it here from the man above, Mr. Russell. Dragon Ball Super will get a simuldub.
See,
The
this
anime
is worth
industry
paying
is
for.
saved, everybody.
This
We
is
don't need to
definitely
ban
worth
them
paying for.
anymore.
What was that, Jack?
We don't need to ban nothing no more. Also, shout out to Cody. Kick they ass in.
The industry is saved.
We have done it.
Yeah,
We
so take down
we
this
are responsible
petition.
for this.
Take down this petition. We have Dragon Ball Z back.
I
Give
wanna
all
know-
those signatures to Randy Savage Day. Please do it.
Yeah, move all of them to Randy Savage Day, please.
I would just like a picture in the name of whoever started this petition, and also I would like a death note. I would solve all things.
AW, the day I give you a death note is the day a monkey flies out my ass.
Oh, I thought of a
Looks
perfect.
like I gotta start some match with Bruce Almighty.
I thought of the perfect
Okay.
person to play Light Yagami for that live-action movie.
The gentleman that started the petition to ban anime, his name is George King.
George Takei.
George
Mm.
King.
Do we have
Oh,
a
I thought you said George Takei. I was like, what?
Although
It's
that'd
Cody
be
in
an
disguise.
interesting twist. George Takei, who
I thought you liked
also
that,
is Cody Byer. So
He's two
Cody's
famous
got
Japanese
too
people
many
at once.
aliases. He's got so many aliases at this point. He's also Eiichiro Oda and
He made One Piece, and then maybe he's
Hirohiko Araki. He made JoJo.
He's here.
And
Hirohiko Araki.
He's Hideaki Anno as well.
Oh my gosh.
He's also secretly.
He's every member of
he's
AKB.
also secretly Colton, host of the Manga Corner.
There we go. He's
Also-
secretly.
Everybody.
He's
He's
also
so
Godzilla and every member of AKB47.
Yeah, he's secretly all of them.
I love you, Cody.
Oh no! I'm looking in chat. That
Oh.
wasn't official. The dub wasn't
Hashtag
official.
Morph Cody.
Oh no, Sean Russell, our fearless leader, has also said that now the simuldub is not official. So no, Half-Life 3 has not been confirmed yet. So
Okay.
Time to wait another 10 years.
maybe we'll get another Duke Nukem.
Oh no!
Hey,
No!
if we can get another
please,
Kid Icarus, we can get another anything.
At least another Doom.
So you're
port.
saying so, ladies and gentlemen, you heard it here first. AW Brawler wants another Duke Nukem game.
Whoa, no, I didn't say that. I didn't say the first Duke.
Confirmed. W is Duke
Confirmed.
Nukem.
Confirmed. But guys,
I want
what
another.
would you like? I'm just gonna throw this around the horn. Luke, I'll start with you.
Okay.
What would you like to see from a new Dragon Ball series? What would you like to see?
Well, I can tell you what I don't want to see first.
No, there will be no anime fanboy rage. I'm saying be positive. I want positivity.
It's only
I
one
want
thing,
hype.
but okay. It's wouldn't take long.
What would you like to see?
Super Saiyan, the ultimate Super Saiyan God form, for sure. Because apparently they have their tails back again or something, according to some artwork.
Now,
so
what hair color would you prefer
Blue.
to see in that case?
the blue one.
AW, Dragon Ball Super. What would you like to see?
Two things. I only have two things I really want to see. One, I want to see what a female Super Saiyan looks like. Pam,
Oh yeah.
Pan, whatever. Get working on it. We have not seen a female Super Saiyan.
Super Saiyan
I want to see
baby.
that.
Because in
And
this time,
also-
we're a baby at most.
Everyone out there watching live, send us a tweet at Anime3000. Use the hashtag A3KLive. What are you looking forward to in Dragon Ball Super? What would you like to see? Would you like to see them doing more filler stuff like getting driving lessons? I personally would like to see Vegeta and Bulma go through marriage.
Right.
That's what I'd like to see. I think
I
that would
said
be
that-
pretty funny.
I said number two, but I didn't say number one yet. Now, number
All
one
right,
is
let's
very
go on.
important.
I have to add another one when AW is done.
Go ahead,
Number
AW.
one, they have to bring back the single most powerful character in all of anime, who they had
Android 16.
No.
Android 16.
They need to bring back an adult version of Aurelie. Because Toriyama himself said that Goku probably would lose in a fight against her. Bring her back.
Oh,
Bring her
cool.
back. Just one episode.
I don't see her being an enemy. I really don't see her being an enemy.
I mean, yeah, no, not an enemy. Just bring her and just have her just embarrass everybody with how powerful she is. And Goku's like, dang, I still ain't stronger than her.
Yeah.
Well, that could
Or
lead into
Vegeta.
a whole thing of him training with Beerus or something.
Exactly.
He-
I mean, she embarrassed him on his own show when he went to Penguin Village because she whooped the brakes off of Captain Blue and Goku couldn't do anything to him.
But then,
Paralysis and stuff would work 'cause she's
Goku
injured.
eventually became John Cena, so in the
Yeah.
end, we don't know what's going to happen.
Well, I thought he became Randy Orton with those RKOs out of nowhere.
Jack, Dragon
Yes.
Ball Super, what would you like to see? And don't say Vegeta and Bulma marriage counseling.
I don't. All I want is really just Vegeta. Because if I ask for that, then I won't be disappointed. Because it's gonna happen, and then I'll just be happy with that. Because I love Vegeta. Vegeta's life. And if I were Bulma, I would appreciate what the fuck I have. Thank you. And good night.
He's kind of a jerk.
I have
It's
to add
okay.
one more thing to what I want to this.
Yes, Luke.
I want to see Krillin die about 3 more times. And then I'll be completely satisfied.
Oh.
Who would you like to see? Just to follow up, Luke. Who would you like to see die more times, Krillin or Yamcha?
No.
Krillin. He's died more times than Yamcha, actually. But I did some research, and the person who's died the most is Chaozu.
Yo.
AW, you were going to say something?
I was going to say, if anything, I want to see Yamcha get stronger. I mean, TM was strong enough to blow Super Boo body in half when he was at his strongest level with the Tri-Blast, or whatever you call it. Yamcha just fell off, and I was a big Yamcha fanboy back in the Dragon Ball days. Again, I used to love the Wolfang Fist. I was a kid running around screaming Wolfang Fist on the playground, so I used to love that stuff. And then Dragon Ball Z happened, and he
I never got stronger past that.
Which I don't get, because TN was strong enough to hurt Majin Buu, but Yamcha got whooped by Cyberman.
Yeah.
Is it crazy to hope that sometime in Dragon Ball Super, Yamcha gets this big, giant win where everyone is in like so much trouble, and kind of in the same way the Cell games ended, where out of nowhere Vegeta helps Gohan beat Cell? Maybe Yamcha will do that with like the next bad guy in Dragon Ball
He'd have
Super.
he'd have to have a
Like Yamcha would come in with like a shot to the gonads of the bad guy. He'd give him the Johnny Cage special. The shot to the nads.
Plot
David.
twist.
And then
Yamcha
they'd
is
win.
actually a Super Saiyan.
Plot
and
twist.
is still
Yamcha.
weaker than Yamcha. Or no,
Plot twist.
Yamcha's weaker
Yamcha
than
is
Yamcha,
actually
my bad.
Wesley from
Oh,
Star Trek,
hold on,
apparently.
Luke. Hold on, Luke.
Okay, my bad.
David, you're telling me that you want basically a Wesley episode from Star Trek at this point. That's what you want, isn't it?
I would rather it be that than like a Worf episode where everyone thinks he's big and bad, but he always gets his ass whooped. I would rather that happen. Because I think Yamcha is due. Like the Washington Generals, they're due. Yamcha's due for a win, you
It's
guys. I'm
crazy.
Yamcha's the Glass Joe of ABC.
At one point, I was saying Yamcha is like what Usopp is to the Straw Hats on One Piece, but Usopp has done more for the team than Yamcha has.
Usopp is
Way more.
life.
Yamcha is the Heath Slater of Dragon Ball.
He's the Hank Schrader of this show.
He's like the Danny DeVito. Nobody remembers him anymore.
He's like the AW.
No.
Oh,
No, Jack. No. You know
Sorry.
what? No.
as soon as I
grounded.
said that wasn't.
You're grounded. AW, I apologize for that. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry.
I just see that pop up. Oh,
Go sit in the corner, Jack, and think about what you did.
it just freeze framed on the one face. I always get these weird freeze frames on like the weirdest faces.
I'm sorry, AW. I didn't mean.
Shame on you. Shame on you.
Yes, I'm pretty sure right now in the chat they're probably cracking jokes and be like, "Oh, we got dissed by the waifu."
He's Hornswaggle.
Taken-
That's just the first compliment I see. He's Hornswaggle.
Hornswaggle. That's
Wow.
I
remember
that's
that.
the means.
That's giving Yamcha that's giving Hornswoggle too much credit.
Hornswaggle has more power level than Yamcha.
Jonathan from Radio Ramen is trying to tell us that we need to derail the hosts. And I think that might be the best thing in
No.
No!
See,
I deserved
I
it!
just want to say to Jonathan and Luke, the idea of derailing hosts is good, except when the hosts actually have a plan.
Yeah.
See, this is A3K Live, where maybe
Hmm.
we try our best,
And I
live
purposely
in
derail things and make people go on side notes just for the chuckles. That's my thing. I come in, mention Milky Holmes, Jack freaks out, and we get derailed.
And
I do freak out.
I'm okay with it. I'm okay with it by and large, because now I get to talk about what you guys have been dotting. AW, what have you been into these days?
Oh, I have ran across a very horrible anime. Yes, me, the guy who loves everything, found something I have to drop. I can't finish. I
What have
read
you
the
liked lately? What's
synopsis.
been
I
good?
saw them. I read the synopsis. I saw the fan page. I mean, the cover art. I thought it was going to be good. I tried. Try Age X. There's so much ridiculous fan service, and it has the over-the-top, way too big boobs like Ekin, and it's giving me nightmares. I remember being forced to watch Ekin, and I'm not going to watch that crap. I have to drop that show. No. Too much fan service is not good. I can't watch that. It's horrible. It's nasty. It's not even funny. Dropping that.
AW, I'm proud of you in ways that I did not expect to, and I am severely sorry that I've ever doubted
Wow,
you in my life.
If AW Brawler is saying it has too much fan service, yeesh, it's not good at all.
And I
we've
watch
come full
Strike Witches and love it. So
I think Princess Peach has too much fan service.
She has too
there
much
was
dress.
One soccer game where she had jiggle physics, and now everybody's on it.
She's
He
got
just
too
said
much
he
dress.
likes-
She needs less dress.
Guys. AW just said he liked Strike Witches.
Yeah. Yes, I do.
AW, I take
I
away
wanted to make a
everything
Strike.
I
I want
just
them to make a
said.
Strike Witches game. I would play that.
AW, I'm gonna eat you, and no one will find your body, bones and all. I hope
What's
you
up with
realize
this
that.
age 10?
What are you, Melina from Mortal
chat.
Kombat?
Yes.
There's a
Fatality.
cosplay idea, Jay Quellen.
Fatality.
Sonya Blade or Cassie Cage?
At this point, no, I'm probably just gonna be full on Dio and just suck your fucking fluids out through your
Oh my
nose.
God.
Whoa! Yeah, you have to say no. That almost went a way you didn't want it to go.
Luke,
You paused. You paused too much.
what have you been up to? What have you
thought
been
it was-
watching, reading,
I'm gonna
playing,
go on
whatever?
a slightly higher note here, and I've been watching Ninja Slayer.
Is it good?
Yeah,
I've heard
it's really
about
good.
this one.
I'm hoping I said the name correctly, or if I got the correct name. I mean, of course, I've been watching JoJo's Bizarre Adventure.
Mm-hmm. Yes, you were.
Drink.
Drink A3K drinking game, JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. If it is ever mentioned, please take a sip of your libations and become completely plastered because we all love JoJo.
I ain't got nothing to drink, so I'm gonna drink this nail polish remover. If I die, pray for me. Pray to
the,
Palatine.
the Vanilla Ice fight was that was something.
Say it was too cold.
Kurko. No, I liked it a lot. The Kurko's Basketball 3, Fate Stay Night, and I might be forgetting one. So let me quickly open up a list because I have to list all my shows I watch because I have that many.
Are you one of those that watches like 87 animes all at once?
No, my anime right now that I'm watching is only 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 anime, and then I have like off-season coming soon and stuff like that on here.
Do you have on the? Are you on the My Anime List website?
I am. I just don't use it. I'm using a notepad right now to figure out this stuff.
I just have an app, so whenever I watch an episode, I just click a button and it says 1 up, so I remember where I'm at.
Jonathan of
Naruto and
Radio
One Piece.
Ramen. Jonathan of Radio Ramen, you are a disgrace to your name if you do not love JoJo.
No,
I
Jonathan
told
of Radio Ramen, you're all right in my book. You're perfectly okay. It's pretty much just you and me, though. It's pretty much you and me against the world. But,
That's what filled the void
you're
for me
okay.
until the new Dragon Ball Z
Yo,
show was
yo.
announced.
Secret shame, I've never watched any JoJo's, but I plan to.
Packer Girl in the chat room. Packer Girl, we're through. GT did not happen. We're through.
This is the breakup
We're through,
episode.
Packer Girl. We're through. We're done.
I can't watch. I can't do
done.
Bleach anymore. I just can't.
I'm breaking up with everybody because this is the breakup episode of A3K Podcast, apparently.
Oh my
But
god.
Jack,
I can't do Bleach anymore.
before you let us down easy, tell us, what have you been dotting?
Well, happy Free Comic Book Day, everybody, as said earlier. And I this is my first year as a scrappy young seller on the scene, and none of you probably know about this comic, which I'm not saying to sound hipstery or counterculture-y in any sense whatsoever, but I met an interesting local artist today who is the author and artist of Malo Man, which has pictures for kids and words for grown-ups, and it's a fabulous comic, and I actually went home today with $70. I made $75, but I bought another person's artwork, but I killed for my first year, I think, selling at Free Comic Book Day, because normally people just expect something for free, and I'm not at the level that I'd like to be, but I made twice as much as I usually do at the freaking warehouse, so pretty happy about that. Other than that, I've been rereading Phantom Blood, JoJo's Bizarre Adventure, Drink, watching more Inu X Boku because I'm almost done with it, and it's really growing on me, and I'm absolutely enamored with this flamboyant fucking rabbit thousand eye thing, because he's basically
Isn't that
me.
the sequel to Boku no Pico?
No.
Don't.
Okay.
It's nowhere near. It's actually quite good if you're in the mood for it, but you have to be in the mood for it. But it's got fucking Japanese monsters, so it's awesome. So,
That sounds cool.
so that was good. And I've been playing the frick out of Broken Age because it finally became available for the PS Vita, and I don't want to hear nobody.
Mage.
I don't want to hear nobody complain about no Tim Schafer because it don't matter. It's a good game. Let's keep the politics out of it. It's enjoyable. It's a
I'm waiting
point-and-click
for all the
adventure.
acts to come out for that.
It's good.
I'm waiting for all the acts to come out for that because I liked Grim Fandango.
It's very good, and I highly recommend playing Broken Age. It's wonderful, and I believe that the Vita version comes with both acts without having to pay for it twice. So, it's good.
Yeah, well, most people did that with GTA 5.
Mm-hmm.
They paid $180 for all 3 versions.
Mm-hmm. I
And
just pick it up. Pick it up. It's gonna do
I don't
wonderful
even feel
things for
sorry
you.
for them. That's their choice.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, no,
I forgot
I
to
can't feel
mention.
sorry for people. I mean, I've bought Halo. Like, I'm gonna be buying Halo for my 3rd time now, like 3 different times. So I probably would have sunk. Oh, I don't know how many.
It's
dollars
excellent.
into that.
I surprisingly have never repurchased any game. Ever.
I don't blame you. I
Surprisingly.
really don't blame you.
Like,
Just
the only
buy
reason why I got Majora's Mask 3D Remake is because I never finished it back in the day, and I only rented it. This is the first time I actually owned it.
Can you
So
even
I
call
don't
it a
believe in
remake?
remakes.
Can you? It's not really a remake. That's more of just a port.
Well, it's a port with updated graphics and a little bit more controls. So.
What I mean is not that. I believe that's like a remake because they remade it basically for new hardware instead of just being like, let's re-release it for the GameCube, which is kind of the same. But
Oh my God.
I think Broken Age is more of just a port because it runs at the same speed, frame rate, and loading times as PC. So yes.
PC
Please
Master
understand.
Race. PC
still
Master
running
Race.
slow 20 frames from back in the day.
I don't know. I'm happy
the-
with my portable games, bitches. I can go anywhere I want and play, even in direct sunlight, and it looks fucking amazing. And you have to bring around all your little shit and your rig to make this shit happen. So
I use a laptop, so I just open it up and launch.
I build my computers because I'm a goddamn adult.
I just pull
I
my
built
phone
my
out and play
last
Angry
laptop.
Birds on all of y'all.
Fried, the inside fried after like 4 years of using it.
Yeah.
So
I
I
just
just got a laptop because I like going places.
Oh man,
Well,
I just take my
we're-
phone off and play the Love Life game that Jack just loves so much.
No, we're not doing that. We're getting out of here. Before
But
that
are we
starts.
on Love Life Therapy now?
Jack, breathe, Jack,
The
breathe.
controls
It's
were
okay.
not bad.
It's
I think
over.
it's your fault.
It's
I will
over.
show-
I agree
It's
with
over,
you, Cody.
Jack.
Tim
A
Schafer's
friend
a
of mine
douche.
got a Love Life deck for a card game.
It's over, Jack. It's over, and this episode is over. So, AW, tell us everything you've got going on before Jack jumps through the inner tubes and kills you.
Okay, but before Jack jumps to the into and does any sucking of any kind, which is just weird, I have more videos coming for my For No Reason section on my YouTube channel, as well as Twitch stream. This month it will be happening because I'm going to be Twitch streaming Splatoon dang near every day. So I'm going to be doing a lot of promo and all sort of things on my Twitch channel. So that might be interesting to keep an eye on. I'm going to be giving out Wii U shop cards and everything.
Wait,
And that
is
Twitch
Splatoon
channel
coming out this month?
is
AW
The Twitch
Brawler, just
channel
like
is
everything else. It's twitch.tv/AW
twitch.tv/AW
Brawler.
very good. Thank you, sir. Luke, tell us all about everything at Southgate Media and Radio Ramen.
So the Twitter for Radio Ramen is at Radio Ramen. The email for Radio Ramen is radioramen@gmail.com. And then there's like 14 billion things Southgate Media Group related, so I don't want to list that all because that would be a
Well,
whole
then
show.
tell us all about the Radio Ramen podcast. What episodes have you got? What episodes do you have coming up?
Well, we've done the entirety of Sword Art Online 2. We've reviewed that. We've reviewed the first arc of Durara 2. And then we're going to be going on to Ghost in a Shell. Hopefully I can say that. Not sure if I can. Not sure.
Very good. All right.
Yeah, but
Well,
that's fine.
again, that's at Radio Ramen on Twitter. And just check out the Southgate Media Group for everything else that Luke is involved in. Luke, thanks so much for joining us.
Thank you.
Jay Quellen, what have you
Yes.
got going on, darling?
Oh, yes. All right, folks. This is what you've all been waiting for. Follow me at mechanicalsymphonies@tumblr.com. Go to Jack D. Tyler D. on Twitter. I am so high of a free comic book day. You guys are going to get so much comic stuff. Send things, ask for things, questions, comments, anything that you would like to know about my shitty art. I would be happy to tell you. Meanwhile, I will be posting a speed draw because YouTube takes forever, possibly at midnight on the dot, of my version of Harley Quinn, because it's free comic book day, and I got a lot of requests for a lot of stuff. A lot of people like the way I draw Super Mario, they like the way I draw Punch-Out, they love the way I draw Professor Layton, but nobody asked for that, but I figure I've already drawn him, so I'd move to somebody that I didn't get to draw. I got a million
Did you just
Deadpools.
call Taylor Lautner Punch-Out? I mean, Little Mac Punch-Out?
Yes.
Okay.
But I actually
Mike
drew a bunch
Tyson
of other
Punch-Out.
characters. Hun, I drew a shit ton of Punch-Out characters, not just him. In fact, I drew Little Mac punching out Glass Joe. So I'm not just
Did you
talking about
draw
Little Mac.
Mike
I
Tyson?
saw two of them, but I have to find the other ones. I saw two, but for some reason, my tweet deck doesn't show your tweet sometimes.
But yep, I did draw Mike Tyson for the fellow next to me who was selling Ninja Turtles. So that was our little trade that we had. And I got a million Deadpool requests, and I got a million Batman requests, and I even had to draw Batman taking a selfie with Deadpool, remarking, "I'm Batman and I hate you," to which Deadpool leans in closer with a hand over him going, "Come on, Batty, it'll be great. I'm going to put this right on Twitter." And then giving that promptly away because it kind of hurt my brain to think about how much I loved it.
I would have
And,
rather Batman given Deadpool the Cassie Cage selfie.
Oh my.
Mortal Kombat X.
I would have rather seen
Fuck
Batman with his
Deadpool.
guitar.
I'm so internet. I'm fucking tired of you and Deadpool. That's my takeaway. I'm tired of you and Deadpool, internet.
Excuse me, David, I wasn't finished.
I'm sorry.
I'd
And
rather
if you-
see
if you wanna
Batman
re-
with the Teen
if you wanna
Titans Go
refresh-
guitar.
If you want to refresh yourself from what Deadpool is currently to what Deadpool used to be, just enjoy a little bit of Bruce Timm's Freakazoid, because that's basically what Deadpool used to be. And that's what the internet has become, so it's pretty prophetic. It's enjoyable. And if anybody in the comments would like to refute that, I would be interested in knowing where you live. But anyway, I'll be drawing Harley Quinn tonight. My version, because I couldn't choose between classic or doing my own version, so I'm doing my own version, which means I did choose. So, fuck you. I can grammar and diction and think of words and talk good on internet. You can find that. I will be posting the link at Twitter, Jack D. Tyler D, one more time for you, and at the best username ever, Yoshi Star Spirit. Made a long time ago, shut up.
Jack, for your speed draw
Great.
tonight,
Hey,
can you give us that YouTube name one more time?
YOCHI-SDAR-SPRIT. Yoshi Star Spirit.
I see no problem with that name, because every time I hear it, I instantly think of the WrestleMania type setting on Thousand Year Door where you fight Rawhawk, because there was a Yoshi there, and that was awesome.
AW, you're my favorite person currently, because I'm pretty sure everybody hates me right now.
No, everyone hates me because of what I said about Deadpool. And
It's okay.
Stab
You're
everyone
going to
in
change
the
your
ear.
mind. You're going to change your mind because Ryan Reynolds is perfectly cast. It's okay.
So I'm going to
Just
say goodnight before Sean fires me. Thank you all for tuning into the A3K Podcast, everybody. We are live Saturday nights on the YouTubes at A3K TV, and we are available every Monday in your podcast feeds at anime3000.com. Check us out on iTunes, Stitcher Radio, and wherever podcasts can be aggregated. For Jack D, for Luke, and for AW, thank you all for watching and listening, and we will talk to you next time.
And be you, be true, be human.
I apologize for everything. No, I don't.
I don't apologize for my opinions on Deadpool. I will stab you in the ear.
Be sure to all sign
David.
off on the Macho Man thing.
Macho Man Day must happen, if
Yeah,
only,
Macho Man Day.
only to make David happier.
Okay.
Just go, ooh, yeah.
Oh yeah.
Okay. Sean, I did not read the email, but don't worry, I will put it in the post-production. I just opened my email now, and I'm seeing what you wrote to me. I will get that in the post-production, Sean. I will put that in post.
We're still
Cody, I'm
live.
too poor to pay for lessons, but thank you.
But, yes, I will
Well,
get
I have
that.
2 new hashtags out of this one.
Cody is high.